Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Punched Out Thursday to Die For. Now, with this layout, I use some die cuts, my Create a Memory star, some circle die cuts, and my punches. So I'm using a variety of things. Now, this layout, it's not my favorite, but I love how it turned out. As I was doing it, it was a little bit harder for me. I don't know if it was the big star that threw me off, but I still went ahead and used it. I show you the things that I'll be using with this layout. Now, this photograph is of Lane, and he was being really silly, and this is when my daughter lived with me, and they were folding. He was helping his mom fold laundry, and then he comes in my room and with his underwear on top of his head. So I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, I need to get a picture. So I snapped a photograph of Lane with his underwear, clean underwear on top of his head. So I've been wanting to document this. So I am using this Bam, Wow, Bang, all kinds of speech bubbles and stuff. It kind of are the same colors of Mario that's on his underwear. So I go ahead and use that across the horizontal. And now I'm going to cut the star out of this 3x4 card and have that ready. And I'm kind of looking to see if there's anything else I want to use. Alright, so that's kind of how I want it. Now, it does change a little bit. I do go and cut out all the circles. And I start out with the 3-inch, I believe, 3-inch circle. And then I use this scallop circle. Now, that is from Close to My Heart. And I will have my link listed below if you want to go check out all their thin cuts. And the big circle is from Close to My Heart too. Alright, so then I decide I need another, I think that's a 2-inch punch. And I need it to put on top. So I'm going to layer 3 different shape circles together. But I'm going to go ahead and pop dot those and put them together. Alright, so I know I want the star there, so, and now here is where I go ahead and put foam adhesive. And instead of, I'm using Close to My Heart shaker circles. I'm just using the insides because I'm currently out of foam adhesive. I need to get some. So I'm using those up. So my circle will be a lot of layering and a lot of nice textures on it. And that's what I am doing here, is building layers. Alright, so now I'm going to cut that one in half so I could put half over on the right and then half over on the left. And that kind of brings your eye across the page. Alright, get those together. I put 2 layers of foam dots. One under the blue and then one underneath the top circle. And then I decided I needed, now my title is going to be Captain Underpants. And I'm pretty sure there's a cartoon named that, but that's where I got the name. And with his underpants being on top of his head, I thought that would be cute. I thought he would get a good kick out of it. Now, I am using my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit that I put together the first of the month. And I went ahead and got in my stash. I have a bunch of 3x4 cards, and I don't do Project Life, so I used them on my 12x12 layouts. Okay, now I am deciding that I want to glue the circles down. Okay, now I'm trying to decide where I want that star, but I do end up going ahead and pop dotting the bottom of the 3x4 card because I raise it up because I tucked this circle under. And it kind of just needed a little bit of a lift on the bottom card. But first I put my title down. Now I probably should put a hyphen there. I didn't even think about it for underpants since I split up the word. I'll fix that. Alright, so I decided to put the star on top of the circle. Now I'm just tucking little labels over the photo. Trying to decide where to put that one. Now these two little banners say adventure and then snapshots. And then I use the arrow that I have on my punch. And I put that over the title too. Alright, so now, okay, I go ahead and decide it needs something up top. So I used I think it's Urban Lane. I'm not for sure which one from Close to My Heart. But I go ahead and put that strip up at the top. Just kind of gives it a little something. I do remove that arrow though because I found this and it says boys are just superheroes in disguise. And I thought that went with my photo. So I end up putting that there. And then I pull a gray journaling piece off of the sticker sheet and use it. I do have to lift this up after I glued it down because I just feel like it needs something else. Alright, here's where I decide to bring a little bit of orange over on the right side of the photo. And another, this says who, me. It's a little circle piece. And then that is it out of that sticker sheet. Oh, I forget that I do put that orange circle and the arrow was pointing the same way. And here's where I decide to add a little something to that die cut. Okay, I'm going to use the circles off of the Chamel's word sheet there. Get out the orange and the blue and the green. Add them to my layout. And now I pick up another sticker sheet with a bunch of labels and arrows. And I go ahead and bring the arrow in and put it up top. I have to move it around for a little bit before I decide that I liked it up top. Alright, don't forget to go check out Krista, Dorothy, and Ronnie and see what they're doing today and see what they're creating. And I hope you all have a wonderful day and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.